Oh, well, hi guys. Me and Dad are doing this project that we are going to do some other stuff, but we had to make something to hold a pot to melt some stuff. So we were planning on taking out the top and then the side. The side is for ventilation so it can get oxygen and still burn and stuff. And the top of it is so the heat gets to the pot. This is my handy dandy can opener, and we're taking out just the middle of it rather than the whole.
So you're using a tool outside of its purpose, but it works really well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now wait, if you're doing this, couldn't you use this like in a small cooking situation?
Well, this would open a can for,
Can opener.
Yeah, it's kind of like a P-38 military, except for it's really big, bulky, and it's normally used for paint applications.
And I've got it almost all the way done. And you guys can see how quickly I did that. And it's pretty easy too. I got middle out. And now I'm going to go...
Which we decided we were going to leave a little...
Dad mentioned earlier when I was messing around, I was pretending to cut the side. He was like, oh, wait, hold on. You might want to say... And he told me that it'd be a lot easier to cut the top out first rather than cut the side out and then the top. So... I went ahead and listened to that, and I'm cutting out the side. I'm not sure what these are.
Those are 10 steps. This is the first time she's used this, and that's what this entire video is about. Learning skills. Now, she did do a practice run on everything that she's doing right now with another can, exactly the same as the can she's got. So what she's showing you is that she's never used 10 steps before, well, except for on the one can before this. And I want you guys and gals to remember, the metal that she's cutting is razor sharp after it's cut. So please keep that in mind. Lace, anything?
It's really not exactly that easy to move around either, so be careful with that too. Yeah.
As you can see, she's having a little bit of trouble with the shears, but you'll see when this is said and done, she's going to make this happen. This is only her second time ever using 10 snips.
Alright, we have our little fire thingy here. This is going to where our fire is going to be, and we're going to sit it
Which
over.
we're going to show them some other fires with some other fuels. That's going to be the other part of this, right?
Yep. And this is our pot that we chose to use, and the pot fits over the can. And the fire is going to go through here. Like I said, this is going to be for the ventilation so it can breathe and stuff. And then
now what we're going to use that for is we're going to melt down some petroleum jelly so that we can infuse that into our cotton balls easier, because we tried to mix some cotton balls and petroleum jelly together, and that just really didn't work so well. So we're going to warm it up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Make it easier.
Handy dandy can opener. And I'm going to light it, and what we've got inside of it for our fire stuff is a wick, which is little chunks of wood, and then we've got some 91% alcohol for the quick ignition of it.
It's rubbing alcohol.
Rubbing alcohol. Okay. And then,
Sorry.
You're good. Baking grease and vegetable oil.
And what are you using to light that grease with right now?
It's a spaghetti stick.
And where did you learn that skill?
From Southern people?
From your mama, who is very Southern, yes. This was something that Mama Allie used growing up. They used to light their hurricane lamps and their deep candles with the spaghetti stick. And as you can see, it actually burns quite nicely. Our rubbing alcohol may have come out of there, did it?
Nope, I'm good now. It just needed a second to go, oh look, fire!
Alright.
As you guys can see, we've got the flame. So, Dad, can I put the pot on there now and melt some stuff?
You sure can. Show them that we've already got a spoonful of petroleum jelly.
Oh yeah, yummy stuff.
And what we're doing is we're making another fire start helper. Kind of like LBP's alcohol and cotton. We're going to make some petroleum and cotton. Do you think you got enough heat in there to melt the rest, or you need a little more?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good.
And let me get a close-up here real quick. As you can see, the bacon grease with the sticks, we just put some 1/4" by 1/4" sticks floating in the bacon grease and the alcohol. And as you can see, it's lit quite well. I'm sorry, Lace, what?
Is the wood, what kind of, is it something fancy?
It's just pine. It really doesn't matter what you could use paper as a wick. You can use, there's a lot of things you can use as a wick. You just need something, as we'll talk about when we get to the other section of this where she's blending some fuels together for things like this. You just need something that will hold the fire and the heat so that the oil can wick out.
I'm going to move this back, so okay. Good.
Okay, so Lacey's going to show us how to put this out since we're done. The petroleum jelly is melted down as much as we need. And she's going to show us how to put this out safely.
Yeah, I'm using some tools to grab onto that can because that can is hot. So.
And she's just going to smother that fire just like that. And as you see, it's out. All right, you go ahead and add your cotton balls in there, Lace.
In the pot?
Yeah, you can just put them in the pot and we'll transfer them to the other. Matter of fact, you can take the contents of that. We're going to use old medicine bottles since we seem to have quite a few right now.
Don't touch the pot, it's hot.
Pot's hot. That ought to be enough to do what we need to do right now.
Yep.
Now this, we couldn't spark to light. All the rest of them that have the alcohol in them will light just by spark alone.
And yeah, it took me a second to light it, but like Dad said, it has to be hot enough to let off the vapor for it to burn. So I had to hold the flame on there, but it's still caught. So.
Why don't you take the little can over there, put that one out. Well, we don't have an empty little can. There's a little can. Let me put that one out real quick.